Oh, dude, we should bring some to Forest.
That would fucking class up the trip like nothing
A
else.
couple baguettes, some bread dippers. Ooh,
I like the way you think.
oh boy.
Yeah, motherfucker. We're gonna take it up a few notches right now. See if y'all can keep up. Wanna give a motherfucker.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 110 of the ScruffCast. I'm Dan.
I'm John.
And I'm Chris.
Yes, we have Chris here with us.
All
One of our best guests. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say.
I was gonna
all
say-
of our guests are good guests.
Don't throw shade at the other guests like that.
No, anybody who wants to be on here is a good guest. So everybody's a good guest. But we have Chris here. That's all that matters. And also, if you thought you weren't getting a ScruffCast episode this week because we're on vacation, you thought wrong.
You guys are just too generous.
Even though we normally don't record while we're on vacation because we're lazy like that. John demanded we do one so we can keep the streak going because apparently we haven't missed one this year.
We've only missed a single one.
Oh, sorry. We've missed one? I thought we missed none.
No, we missed
Dude, if
one.
we've missed one, why did we need to do this one?
We do it
That
for
was,
the
that was a
listeners.
lie. That
Oh
was a
my
lie
god!
to tell you to get you into it.
God damn it!
I
Yeah,
said
I would have
none,
like.
but
Or
one. He must have misheard.
I thought it was none. Oh man, I would have totally been out on this one.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up. I'll see you, Forrest.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah. So if you guys were hoping to write in based on last week's email, you didn't have much time. Last week's episode came out on the Wednesday. We're recording the very next day, Thursday. So we had to shift our schedules around. So by the time you guys are listening to this, if you're listening to the day it comes out, we're off golfing, not even thinking about you, but we still had you covered.
But believe it or not, we did get one email.
We did.
Oh, damn.
Listeners quick on the draw.
That's right.
Listened right away and emailed us at scruffcast@gmail.com, just like all you listeners can out there. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited today.
Me too.
Subject line is guest host.
Not as excited as I was when I thought we weren't missing an episode all year, but here we are.
Subject line is guest hosts with an exclamation.
Funny enough, we have a guest host on
I know
today.
We did.
that's weird.
Yeah,
That's because we did last week top 5 guest hosts.
we did.
Oh, that's
Listener's
great.
not like a clairvoyant. Hey, ScruffCast. By the time you read this, you've already gone on your golfing trip. Hopefully, it was a great break. Oh, we haven't even gone yet. We haven't.
We haven't gone yet.
Trixies.
We're still here reading your email.
Interesting podcast, as always. Wanted to ask if taking philosophical questions from emails will be a new segment on the ScruffCast. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
It was called Question to Ponder.
It was a
We've done
past
it before, actually.
and
Yeah,
could be a new segment as well.
that's right.
Yeah, we always tell you guys, email with whatever you want. In regards to the blue pill versus red pill debate, you both made excellent points on why someone would take either pill. Personally, I would take the blue pill. Ignorance is bliss. And I feel like if the red pill gave you the answers to life, those answers wouldn't be as cheerful as some would think.
100% agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
I Googled philosophical questions, but those ones are kind of intense. So I added the word fun to the search and found a question on a random site.
Dude, this was our life for like a solid year of doing that stupid question to ponder, trying to find
Okay.
these questions.
Doing that search.
All right. Yeah.
So the question is as follows. Would you rather have a job you love that pays very little or a job you hate that pays a great deal of money?
Chris?
That's a tricky one. I feel like there's a sweet spot somewhere there in the middle where it's like leaning more towards a job that I dislike, but I get paid a reasonable salary. Like a job that I hate, like I don't know if I could do that forever. But like I feel like most jobs you're not gonna like them after a while. Like even if it's something that you love, turning it into a job, you're gonna eventually get sick of it. Like it's gonna take the love out of it for you.
So you might as well make the money. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But like what is very little, you know? What's
That's a
defined as
good
very
point
little?
too.
Here's my thought.
Can I still live? Like, you know
You
what I
can't
mean?
make less than minimum wage. So I would just move somewhere. You know, I just move to some shitty town in Ohio or something where the cost of living is low. I'm doing the job I love.
Yeah, I'd probably go with that too. It could, yeah, I would take less money.
Because, dude, how rare is it to find a job you love? I was just talking to Taryn earlier today, right? Because I was in a good mood. Because, like, oh man, can't wait for this golf trip. And I was
So,
like,
so you don't talk to her when normally, unless you're in a good mood?
no. I'm saying that's how it flows into this topic. I said because I was in a good mood, and I was telling her, like, how often do you see me like excited? I'm like, yeah, I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, it's
Not
pretty
that
rare.
often. So I'm like, that goes to show you the power of the trip. I was excited, and it's so rare. Imagine getting up every day. Imagine getting up and being happy every day. Can't put a price
Imagine
on
that.
that. You can't put
No,
a
I
price
know.
on that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the exact opposite way and just go corporate greed, make that money.
Normally, I'm the pessimist.
I'll
Yeah,
hate my work
alright.
life, but then I would love my outside of work life. You know?
That's true too.
Maybe. All right. The email goes on to say here, in regards to the top 5 potential guests, here's my list of who I would love to see you guys interview. I'll try my best to not list people you guys already listed. Number 5, Bill Nye, the science guy. Nothing against any of the scientists you guys mentioned. I just enjoy the way Bill Nye can make science digestible. As someone who did terrible in science classes, I feel like he'd be helpful. Plus, he was an icon growing up. Oh, that he was. When
Very
teacher
true.
would roll out that TV, Bill. Oh, it was a good day.
Man, that was the best.
Number 4, Barack Obama. I think in
Such
times
a
like
good one.
these, we need someone with vision and hope. We don't give that to you already?
Dude, yeah, you're listening to it right now, man.
We also need to show that he can be super chill and can shoot the shit with 2 random guys who meet up and talk about anything and everything. Hopefully he would grow his facial hair for this. Oh, dude. A scruffy Obama with a goatee? Oof.
Can you
Watch
imagine?
out.
Like, I'm picturing him as like the Letterman type beard. Like, as soon as
Yeah,
Letterman got off
what's
TV,
funny is that is exactly what I thought of too.
like he's just got this big bushy beard. He's like, all right, this is chill time. This is the beard zone now.
That'd be awesome. He would fit right in with the ScruffCast.
He would. Number 3. Love this one. Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer. If I recall your top 5 movies, you both have some of their movies in your lists. Rightfully so. Together, they're a monster of a movie-making team. Put that on the box. That's what I do from them. I would love to hear more about the inspiration behind Inception and the upcoming movie Tenet. Would also love to hear if they would do any more superhero films.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a solid duo there.
Number 2, Anthony Fauci. Fauci?
Was that
I don't
Dr.
know.
Fauci?
It's
I think it's
Fauci.
Fauci.
Yeah, Fauci.
Anthony Fauci, the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. With him being disowned from the White House, he needs every opportunity to share important facts about coronavirus and keep people safe from it. Having seen him in interviews, he seems like a chill guy that would shoot the shit with you guys after a serious COVID discussion.
Dude, we all know COVID is a hoax, so he's not coming on here.
Come on. Let's be real. Number 1, Michael Brinkus. As you stated before, this is our longtime friend.
Yeah.
As you stated before, this man lives life to the fullest and has an interesting career to boot. Would love to hear you guys interview him. One of the funniest MFs I've ever met. That's it. Sorry for the long email. Enjoy your August. Whoa. We're not going to hear from you for the rest of August?
I know it's real
Enjoy your
early.
August. Jesus. Yeah.
Well, thank you
okay.
for writing in with a quick turnaround to boot.
One of those guesses is actually obtainable. So,
Barack Obama.
yeah. Well, we'll have to get him on. He's been on before, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah, like episode 60-ish or something.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, we never really have too much as it is, but we had a quick turnaround, so we only had 1 email to go off of and sort of little time in the week for anything to happen. But I did have a bit of a small little Jaime tale for you guys.
Oh,
So-
I get to be here in person for a Jaime tale.
This
You
is
do.
exciting.
So-
Let's hear it.
Damn.
Earlier in the week, I found out my grandfather has the same name as my dad, right? They're both Jaime. Jaime and Jaime Sr. But
You
we
just found that out, or you knew that?
No,
already?
I knew this already. I was just
Oh,
giving
okay.
listeners the context. Anyway, so I found out my grandfather was like in the hospital, right, and not doing too well, whatever. So I had talked to my dad earlier in the week, and he's like, we'll see how things go. So I get a call out of the blue from my dad yesterday, and I'm like, oh, that's probably not good news. I don't know. Anyways, I pick up the phone, and he goes, hey, I'm talking to your uncle here. How many kids did Frank Sinatra have, and what were their names? So I had to go, and I'm on Wikipedia and talking to my uncle. I puts the phone to my uncle, and I'm talking to him, and he goes, "Oh, and he had was it 2 sons?" I'm like, "No, it was like a 1 son and 2 daughters." "Ah, yes, and that's the son he got kidnapped, right?" And I'm looking at Wikipedia. "Ah, yes, that was the son that got kidnapped." Like, he knows more than I am looking it up, right?
That's so funny.
It was just a funny contrast because I'm like, oh, this is probably going to be like a stinky phone call, and then it was just
Yeah. You're thinking like, oh, this might, not gonna be a good phone call. And all of a sudden, their father is in hospital, and they're just worried about how many kids Frank Sinatra had.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's amazing. I have a question. Does Jaime think that you know this information offhand, or does he know that you need to search this?
No, he knows. He knows. He's like, oh, do you have your computer, or are you by the computer?
Okay.
You know how he says it?
It'd be so funny. Let me call my son John. He knows everything.
John would know how many kids Frank Sinatra has. Let me call John.
He just knows everything. He's never not known a question I've had.
No, but he always phrases, "Can you do me a favor?" That's how he phrased it this time. And I'm always like, oh man, like, what's it going to be? Is he going to say, oh, can you bring me something? Or I don't know. Can you pick me up tomorrow for that?
Like an actual favor.
Yeah.
Something that you have to go out of your way to do.
Instead not just Google something for him.
It's like, all right, let me just pop you onto speakerphone and open the Wikipedia app. It'll be okay. It's not a big deal.
Oh man.
I love me a good Jaime tale. As far as I've heard a lot of compliments about the Jaime tales.
They're solid, dude. Like as a mostly listener, partial guest, they're like the part of the funniest like little tales that you guys have. Like they're just so good. I just love the thought process. Like, what were they possibly talking about that they got to how many kids does Frank Sinatra have?
And you know what happened? There was a disagreement about it.
Of course. Well, there's always a disagreement. Yeah.
One of them thought he had a different number of kids than the other. Sometimes they're both wrong.
Oh my god, it's just so funny. Yeah, like the arguments they get into are just like hilarious. They're always like pop culture related somehow too. Like always
popular musicians and actors.
Probably watch a movie, right? And Frank Sinatra's in there. My dad will go, Frank Sinatra. Oh, he had 2 sons. No, he didn't have 2 sons. He had 2 daughters. No, he didn't. Oh, you dummy. Oh, let me call Jonathan. He'll know.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and then one of them is always a little sour when obviously they find out they're wrong. Oh, okay, your daddy's got to be right sometimes. Yeah, it's always the way it goes.
All right, are we playing a little game here, John?
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to do it first or after or at the end.
No, you know what we do at the end. Let's do this. All right,
Chris. Well, I don't know if you told Chris, but not only did he get to be here while we do Jaime Tales, you get to be here while we do an edition of the ScruffCast quotes from the past.
Oh, damn. I'm coming into this blind. I was not aware. So I'm really excited.
Dude, don't worry. I don't know what he's going to say either, man.
Now, I will say there's 10 quotes. I don't remember the makeup of how many were me, how many were you. And actually, I fetched one of the quotes, and then Taryn fetched the rest for me. So if we don't like the quotes, we know who to blame. If we do like the quotes, you give me the credit. That's the way it goes.
All right.
So we will tally them up at the end, and we shall see.
So is this me v Dan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm going to ask both of you guys.
All right. Well, you're going down.
I guess obviously. John knows the answers. So
yes,
that's true. He can't play. Damn.
I should have had her like keep the quotes and then just like come here and read them to me, but it would have been too complicated.
Yeah.
All right. Quote number 1. So, what was the deal with the salad? Like, did the kid not like the choice of salad? Like, was it a vinaigrette and he wanted a Caesar? Or did he just not want a salad in general?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Do you need me to read?
There's a lot of likes in there, so it makes me think it's me.
I was leaning towards the same thing. I'm going to guess Dan.
You're both correct.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is episode 25, The Terrible 10. Talking about an article where a kid called 911 to the RCMP because he didn't want to eat a salad his grandma made him.
Ah, yes.
Okay. The second one. I can't get this vision out of my head of Jesus starring in the next Space Jam. Dude, I love going back through because like there's some good stuff I forgot that we've talked about.
I'm gonna say that was John.
Can you read it again for me?
I can't get this vision out of my head of Jesus starring in the next Space Jam.
Yeah, I'm gonna say John as well.
You're both incorrect. That was Dan.
Oh. It's
So-
crazy that I can't even remember stuff I've said. Like, that's the worst part of this.
Yeah, I feel like you should
I
definitely
know,
have an
and I'm
advantage
trying to
here.
keep a poker face here, right? Because like Dan will
I
guess.
can't even
and then
see your
gotta
face. The
be like,
mic's covering it, so
Perfect.
you're pretty safe.
Yeah. That was from Porch Pooping Pooch, episode 40.
Okay.
I believe that's the first ever episode we recorded in the studio. Well, back when we used to record in the living room. But and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking about the Vatican launching a track team of Swiss guards and nuns.
It's a funny premise.
Dude, like when
Christ.
I go back through, like there's a lot of funny stuff because we used to find the outrageous articles, but the article life
Right.
is too hard.
Right.
All right. Next one. Would I like to encounter a bear and fight him? No. Would I be scared? Yeah. But I'll take him. I'll take him out.
This is Dan for sure. 100% is
That
Dan.
was John. That was John.
That was Dan.
Ah.
How do you
Man.
not even know your own like passion for fighting a bear?
You talked about it in the first episode.
Because I wouldn't be afraid. I was wrong when I said that.
So it was from episode 65, Imposters, in response to a listener email calling Dan out about saying he could fight a bear.
Oh man.
I stand by my claim. And I will forever stand by my claim.
At least you're sticking by your guns.
About every 60 episodes, I have to back myself up. That's kind of what it seems like right now.
Yeah. Episode 1, episode 65, episode 110. All right. Next one here. One day when that man has kids, I would not want to be the kid that disappointed him. You bring home a bad test, don't even think he's putting it on the fridge.
That was John.
I'm gonna say John too.
Correct. And do you know what man I was talking about?
Jackie Chan.
Who do you think I was talking about, Chris?
Oh, I have no idea. I'll go with Jackie Chan as well because Dan sounded really confident about that.
The context Tarrant wrote here is John and Dan roasting Kalon again.
It was Kalon, not even.
One day when
Jack.
that man has kids, I would not want to be the kid that disappointed him. You bring him a bad test, don't even think he's putting it on the fridge.
Oh, that is a fact.
That was from Bits and Bytes, episode 49. Well, but listed as episode 1.
Oh, right, yeah.
The fake out episode.
All right. This next one. I love bread. I love bread. I love bread. With a little balsamic vinegar, boom.
Oh, it's Dan.
I think that was me. Oh, that could have been both of us, man. But you know, yeah, I'll say me, I guess. No,
Right.
no. Yes. I said that. Yes.
Oh,
You were about to
God
change.
damn it.
You were about
There's
to
so
change.
much-
Okay,
Some
I was gonna change it to
collusion going on
John.
here.
I was gonna change it to John. So yeah, mark me wrong on that one.
I'm surprised because I figured the boom, you would have known it was you.
I know. I don't know.
what gave it away to me is it was the repeating "I love bread." You said it monotone, but I could see Dan's like, "I love bread."
That's
That's
true.
true.
love
Yeah,
bread.
that threw
I
me off.
try
a
to
bit.
not inject anything into the readings, though, right?
Well, that's the point, I guess, right? No, because you know what? Like there was no olive oil added in there too. I was like, oh, maybe John would miss the
That's-
olive oil by accident.
that's
right?
true.
He'd just say the balsamic. Oh, dude, we should bring some to Forest.
That would fucking class up the trip like
Dude,
nothing
A
else.
couple
should.
baguettes, some bread dippers. Ooh,
I like the way you think.
Boy.
All right, that was episode 52, Money Hustard. The context Taryn wrote here was talking about bread. I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Well, we went on a couple week streak where we talked about the balsamic and the olive oil.
It'll come back.
All right, next quote here. We've gone through 5 so far. Next one. You know what I don't like? When the holiday's on Monday, right? Or the long weekend on Sunday and you start hearing fireworks on Friday? Bitch, back up.
That was John.
I'm gonna say that's Dan.
That was me.
Oh damn. The bitch backup got me.
I know. You got to find the ones where I'm a little extra aggressive than you might think.
I
yeah,
know.
Yeah. To like throw it off a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was episode 60, Tokyo Shit. Talking with guest host Ian about holiday traditions.
Mm.
All right, next one. How many people do you think bought the box set on DVD of Home Improvement? There's big fans out there. The Home Improvement stands, if you will.
That was John.
That's John, yeah.
It's 100% me. As Terrence said that, I'm like, they're gonna know it's me for sure.
Yeah, that was easy peasy.
The if you will was a dead giveaway.
Was it the absurd question?
Well, it was.
Yeah, I
both,
could
but
also
Dan
say
has-
if you will sometimes.
How many people do you think bought the box set on DVD of Home Improvement? There's big fans out there. The Home Improvement stands, if you will.
I don't think I've ever used the word stands.
That was episode 77, Christmas Vibes, which Chris was on.
Oh, wow.
Oh damn! I don't even remember that conversation. Oh,
No, neither do
I think we were talking about how famous he was and if he was on Twitter. The guy who played
Oh yeah.
other guy on Home
Tim
Improvement.
Allen?
No, the other guy.
Yeah.
We're speculating with guest host Chris about how many Twitter followers Al from Home Improvement has. Yeah.
Ah, right.
I do remember that now because you made the greatest like home improvement intro noise ever,
Oh, the or whatever it was.
and wouldn't repeat it because you didn't want to ruin it.
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite episodes, the Christmas one we did.
It was a good one.
All right. This next one. This one's like short and sweet, so it might be difficult to guess. Yeah, he has his own dojo, the George Joe.
That was me.
George Joe.
Yeah, he has his own dojo, the George Joe.
I'll say John just to be different. I have no idea.
That was Dan.
Damn.
Bam.
What was that one about?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Episode 95, Missing the Mondays. Chatting about George Clooney's hypothetical Italian martial arts training facility. Dude, I don't remember this at all.
I don't remember that at all. Dude, I don't think that happened. I think she's throwing one in there just to screw with us. I do not think we talked about that, man.
Dude, I could see you saying George Joe.
Yeah, but I do not like. What was the context? Say that again.
Chatting about George Clooney's hypothetical Italian martial arts training facility.
Dude, this didn't happen.
What a super specific like scenario that nobody remembers.
I think she threw that one in there just to screw with us. I don't think that one actually happened.
Yeah, listeners, we're going to need you guys to go and look for yourselves.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm like guessing my own fake quote.
So was it me? Did I maybe say that?
I think I might have said that.
Well, apparently it was Dan, so we'll see.
All right.
All right. Next one. I wouldn't say we're too little, but they wouldn't put us on GQ despite my awesome physique.
There's John.
It's John.
I know. It's the awesome physique. I have one, so you guys know.
Exactly. It just
We all
clued
know
us
about
both
John's
in.
awesome physique. Yeah.
Yeah, when you think about it.
Easy peasy.
That was episode 54. As river was the word reverse written backwards based on your email that week, Chris.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that was my restaurant.
Yeah. Talking about Zac Efron's stature, she put. I think we were talking about if me and you were the same height.
Oh, I like Zac Efron. Just started watching his show on Netflix.
No, I didn't.
I know. I just said I just started to. He's holding it down for the little guys. You know, I like him.
Yeah. All right, last one. This one's a longer one, so bear with me. It's 2 a.m. and this guy chucks a corn on the cob at his mom. So this is a scenario I'm thinking of. He's out all night partying with his friends, comes home a little late. He's drunk and his mom's mad at him, right? But he's drunk, right? So he's a little hungry. So he goes in the fridge looking for a munch, right? Whose late night drunk munch is a corn on the cob?
I guess Dan.
That was me. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's me.
That was Dan.
But you know what? Hold on. Imagine like a nice, like barbecued corn on the cob.
I was just about to say, like, I could get behind that as a nice midnight snack.
That wouldn't be bad at all.
If it was
a
like
drunk
freshly barbecued, not if you come home and it's in the fridge. So I'll just read the whole quote again. It's 2 a.m. and this guy chucks a corn on the cob at his mom. So this is a scenario I'm thinking of. He's out all night partying with his friends. He comes home a little late. He's drunk and his mom's mad at him, right? But he's drunk, right? So he's a little hungry. So he goes in the fridge looking for a munch, right? Whose late night drunk munch is a corn on the cob? That was Obama Chair, episode 56. Talking about an incident in Florida where a man assaulted his mother with a corn on the cob.
Classic Florida man. Should have guessed.
Oh,
All right,
goddamn,
let me
man.
tally them up.
I think we tied.
I think we tied, or you won by one. I can't remember.
We're about to find out.
You did tie. So
Ooh.
you
I'm gonna
both
say we were 7 for 10.
you were.
Yeah,
Correct.
sounds about right.
Oh yeah.
So you guys both got fooled on number 2. I can't get this vision out of my head of Jesus starring in the next Space Jam. You thought that was me, but it was actually Dan.
Right.
The next one, Dan got incorrect. Would I like to encounter a bear and fight him? No. Would I be scared? Yeah. But I'll take him. I'll take him out. That was Dan. You thought it was me. Chris, you got that one correct. The next one, number 5, Dan got wrong. I love bread. I love bread. I love bread. With a little balsamic vinegar, boom. Dan thought it was me. Well, that was the one you changed your mind on at the very end, right?
Dude, I do love bread, man. You know what, John? I got some pop sook.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Right
bring
here
that on
under
the trip.
the island, man. I got some from my dad over the weekend. I wonder if it's still good. I'm gonna go get some actually.
All right. Then the next one,
Jealous.
which Dan got right, Chris got wrong, was, you know what I don't like? When the holiday's on Monday, right? Or the long weekend on Sunday, and you start hearing fireworks on Friday, bitch, back up. That was me.
Oh, see,
Thought it was
there.
Dan.
That's the inflection that I needed to hear to know it was you.
I know, but instead I got to read bitch. Back
I
up.
know. It's just got to be monotone.
Yep. And then you got number 8 wrong, which was, yeah, he has his own dojo, the George Joe. But we don't even know if that one really exists. So we'll
Yeah,
have to see.
potential fake entry there, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that
take the
didn't
tie.
happen.
Yeah, a little suspicious. Anyways, not that she listens, but thank you, Taryn, for gathering all the quotes. I found the very first one about the salad. And then she gathered the rest. It's funny. She's like, oh, it's like I'm your producer. It's actually funny because she was sitting in my computer where I'm normally working during the day. So said I came in, I'm like, hey, how's the quotes going? And it was like during the day when she checks on me if I'm working or not. Not if I'm working or not, but she comes in and I'm, working. Sometimes I'm like, oh, close the tab because I wasn't working.
Yes, I'm definitely working. Mhm.
I'm very busy. You should go make
Nothing else going on in here.
All right.
That was fun. I like that game.
That was the ScruffCast quote. So we said a couple weeks ago that we'd bring it back on episode 110, and then we'll try to do it every 10 weeks. That'll be easy because I just got to get one quote a week instead of getting them all on the same day.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives me a little trip down memory lane of the ScruffCast. So many ridiculous things we talked about. I was looking through earlier, and one of the subject lines was John and Dan talk about UK chunkies. We're just talking about fat people in the UK complaining about pant sizes. No, yeah, it sounds like us.
Oh, man.
Sounds about right. All right. So you want to get into the top 5? Five.
Quotes and a top 5. And on a week we're supposed to be away. You guys are really spoiled.
I know,
Firing
for
on
real.
all cylinders.
All right. Well, I believe you did the intro, so I should start, or shall we let our guest start?
Let's let the guest start.
Take it away, guest-a-rooney.
Just too kind.
Oh,
All right,
wait, we're
I'm
going to tell
gonna-
them what the top 5 is?
Oh, that's a good idea. We should probably do that.
Yes. So,
We just start saying things, no context.
in anticipation of us going on our trip, which will be on when this episode comes out, we did the top 5 reasons we love our golf trip.
I've been waiting to do this for like a month.
Yes.
This is a solid one, and I think it's got all 3 of us pretty excited. But
John's finally allowed us to do this.
we'll see if the listeners feel the same. I know specifically one listener is not going to be too hype about this top 5. Tiff, if you're listening.
She's probably purposely not going to listen to this one.
Yeah, she'll just skip right past it. Fuck you guys. I don't want to listen to you guys talk about Forrest. All right, so I will get in to my top 5. My number 5 is the first tee off of the week.
Ooh.
Yeah, we get everybody
Solid.
out there right in the morning. Everybody's got their carts. You get the tee off. You go find your ball. There's a little dew on the grass still. Everybody's cheering you on. Everybody's still got like the nice energy going into the week. It's a nice like start to the trip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a good one. This year might be tough because there's like 18 of us, so I don't know if we're all going to be able to get down there, but
Yeah, it will be a little different, I think, but that's okay.
still a hoot.
All right. I'll go next. I went a little more broad, a little more general. So, number 5, reason I love the trip, spending a lot more time outdoors. Now, it would be no
Okay.
surprise to anybody else that I'm quite the homebody, especially now that I work from home. So I just like getting outside, getting away from civilization is a little extreme, but you're away from the main roads. There's just big trees around, and you're like, look at me. I'm 1 or 2 steps away from Bear Grylls. I'm an outdoorsman. So
That's it, yeah.
getting outside.
That
That's
is
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
All right.
All right. My number 5. Morning mimosas.
Oh, how? Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Nothing says waking up at 6:30 enforced like a good morning mimosa.
Mm.
So what we do, me and John usually bring some bottles of champagne, bring some little bottles of Sunny D, and we make mimosas for whoever wants one. Pretty much, Chris has partaken in the mimosas
Oh, and
many
I
a
will be
time.
partaking again.
They're just
Ooh,
always ice cold. Oh, man, I'm getting excited.
And
that's
the
the thing. We wake
best
up
is
so damn early in these trips. Just get going right in the morning.
it's not even like a fancy mimosa. It's Sunny D mimosa. Like it's
Exactly,
down a
yeah.
tier, but it's also kind of up a tier in a different way.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Sunny D's awesome. Yeah. All right, so my number 5.
All right, my number 4, the barefoot round.
Oh,
Ooh.
I forgot all about it.
Barefoot round of golf. Now, to anybody who doesn't golf, it sounds really weird. Why would you enjoy or even want to golf around barefoot? And even people who do golf, I've told people who do golf and they think I'm fucking crazy. But after golfing a whole day and then you go out for another 9, you kick off the shoes, you get some flippies, put some music on, get a couple extra beers for the afternoon,
Oh yeah,
taking
baby.
taking that step onto the green. It's like little pillows underneath your feet. It's so beautiful.
I visualized that like so clearly. It was like I was there. That was I can't
Yeah,
wait. Oh
it's like
my
meditation. I can feel the grass on my toes.
God. I know, yeah. Yeah, that's a great one.
That's a good one. I didn't even think about that. All right. My number 4. Very simple. Again, I went more general. You just get to golf all day. What's better
Yeah.
than that? What's better than that?
Yeah, that is about as classic an answer as you could get.
Yeah. That's kind of what the trip's about. All right. My number 4. No work. Or just a general vacation mode. Like, you know what I mean? That's like realistically, you're on vacation. Like that's the best part of it. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the best parts. You're on vacation. You don't gotta work, you don't gotta think about that stuff. It's just all about you having fun, That's what it's all about.
That is a really good one. It's like it's outside of the trip, but it's still like without that there would be no trip.
Exactly. You need that. You do. You need the time off.
My number 3 is the daily dinners that we have with everybody. So we finish up the second round of the day. Everybody strolls back to the, I guess it's not really a clubhouse because it's kind of, they have their own like restaurant there. But you go to the restaurant, you get a nice table, everybody sits together. This again may not happen this year because of a couple of different reasons, but it's nice. You just catch up on the day with everybody that you may not have golfed with. You just get to shoot the shit. Hear our buddy Dad Martin talk about the big ass salad that he decided to order one time and then couldn't eat because he thought it was too big.
Or the time they gave us literally 50 chicken wings.
Or the time they said it was 2 pounds of chicken wings and there was legitimately 50 chicken wings on a platter.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The full rack of ribs. Yeah, it's so many good times. That is a good one.
All right, I'm next. Number 3. But getting to play and like the same golf course over and over, and you get to learn it. And that is kind of coupled with, let's say, you're on like the 8th hole, you do a bad tee shot and you smoke it over the fence. You're like, I'll get it this afternoon.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good one.
And it's like the pros, they play the practice round. They got their little notebook, right? They're like, okay, they got all their notes.
Yeah.
You know the course. So it's, it's kind of like we have a home course.
Yeah, next time around, I got this for sure.
Yeah. I'll get that this afternoon. All right. My number 3 is beer.
Oh, just such a
as
classic answer.
simple as that. The beer. Because like that's the best part about this trip. You just load up your cooler. You got it in the back of your little golf cart. It's like 8:30 in the morning. You're drinking beer. Bam. Right to it. Right from the start of the morning. There's nothing better than breakfast beers when you're on vacation. Nothing better.
We sound like degenerates to everybody who doesn't like.
We do, but like, yeah,
but you can't be on like hole 5, even though it's 9:30 in the morning. Like you're halfway through your round, you gotta crack a beer.
Just get to it.
Yeah,
that's it.
You
the
save
beers.
for the opportune time. The bad shot beer. I need to crack one. Otherwise, I would have went on the green.
Crack a beer.
Yeah.
All right. My number 2. I'm going to go a little bit more sappy. I'm going to say the company. The company is my second favorite thing about this trip.
Hanging out with the
Good one.
boys.
Getting to
Yep.
spend multiple days with some of my closest friends and just enjoying golf, which is a common theme between all of us that we just enjoy regularly. So it's awesome, man. You just get to spend a lot of rounds with everybody and just shoot the shit, play some good and bad golf, and just enjoy the time.
That's a great one. I like
Can't
that.
disagree. My number 2. I get up early, which is rare. No, it's like
And that's one of your favorite parts?
no, because it's like, it's forcing me to get up and I'm experiencing, what I don't normally get to experience.
Experience what the
Granted,
rest of us experience.
I've got that extra motivation to get up because I got the ice cold Sunny D mimosas ready to go.
That's
That is
very
true.
true.
That's true. Yeah. That's
You
true.
see the sun coming up and you're like, there is a 7 on the other side of noon. Who knew?
All right. My number 2 is the golf in general and the barefoot golf, just like Chris said.
Mm.
Yeah, Chris just nailed it. Getting that grass under your feet feels like you're walking on clouds. It's beautiful.
Oh,
And
it's
I
so good.
got a funny story from one of the years we were there. So what we do is we take off our golf shoes, we take off our socks, we wear flip flops. So most of the time, we just wear the flip flops, if we're have to walk on the cart path. But for the most part, we're just barefoot walking on the grass. So one year we were there, Chris forgot to bring his flip flops.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, oh, I'm just going to go out in my regular shoes, my golf shoes, whatever, right? So he goes to tee off and we all took our flip-flops off and started throwing them at them as he's trying to tee off. And it was just such a funny, funny time. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that you just remember. I don't know. Just remember forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was good. Yeah, there's so many of those little moments.
You made sure to bring your flip-flops every time since then.
Oh, you bet your ass I have them. All right, so my honorable mention is it's a weird one, but I'm gonna give a little shout out to Skeeter Barlows car wash / barbecue joint. For anybody who thinks they heard that wrong, this place is a fucking barbecue restaurant that has a car wash built into it. You park your car and you say, "Hey, I want a car wash," and you go in and have some barbecue. And then you come out and your car is nice and spotless clean.
Dude, that's an amazing business idea.
The best part, the name is Skeeter Barlows.
Skeeter Barlows.
What a name. It sounds like a fictional name from American Pie or something like that.
It does too, eh?
Yeah. So that's the dinner joint if we ever get tired of the on course restaurant.
Yeah. That's a great one.
My honorable mention is the trip up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because the whole way up, it's just good vibes. You're so excited, as excited as we are now. You're even more excited the trip up. Listening to music, you're just cruising, and you're like, we're on the way to this amazing journey of golf.
Oh yeah, man, it is a good drive up. It is. Yeah, you're right. All right, my honorable mention is the grind. The physical and mental grind of this trip. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's actually a really good one.
Yeah, there's a part of me that appreciates it. You know what I mean? It's you're up early you're up at 6:30 every morning. You're eating your boom, and you're playing 45 holes of golf every single day. You're exhausted. You're exhausted by the end of the night, and then you're back at it the next day, and so on and so forth. And it's just the grind. You know what I mean? It makes you just appreciate things. And when you get home, that next day, you're just dead all day. You're just so tired. It's mentally and physically draining. And there's a part of me that just absolutely loves it.
Yeah, there is a little part of me sometimes, on the Wednesday morning, my alarm's going off at 6:30, and I'm like, do I really care about golfing again? I would just love to stay asleep. But
every day gets a little harder to wake up.
But you got to do it. It's part of the experience.
It's like if Tiger Woods slept in on the Sunday, he wouldn't have won the Masters. I can get up.
Yeah.
That's such a good one. I love it. All right, my number one is just the golf. The golf in general. The course, I love the course. It's my favorite course. Probably a little biased because it just happens to be the place that we play on this trip.
Yeah.
Just being out on the course that often, playing the same course, you get it's exactly what you were saying. You get little notes about what you think you're gonna do next time. that didn't work out. I'll try it again this afternoon. Like, it's nice. It feels like professional in a way. You get a chance to like map
Redeem
out the
yourself.
course and play your game a little bit. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, like how the pros play 4 rounds for one tournament. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, in the first round, the greens were slicker. So then you try to remember. Same sort of
Yeah,
vibe.
exactly. Yeah.
He's like, okay,
Same
it's gonna be a
idea.
little faster this morning. It's a little warmer. It wasn't any rain last night, and then I still chunk it off the tee and finish with an 8.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter anyway.
Yeah, but it's a fun 8. So
It's a fun 8.
I'll take a fun 8 over having to work any day of the week.
Oh yeah.
All right. My number 1 is just to get away. Yeah, and it's kind of sort of what Dan said about not having to work, combined with what I said earlier about being outdoors. You're just away. Is it just me that sometimes you think like, man, I just want to run away, leave it all behind?
Yeah, man, that might be
live
you.
on
Yeah, I kind of
Go live on
like
a
my life.
beach. Just go live on a beach and just enjoy life. Well, this gives you a little sliver of that. You just get away. You're like, work doesn't matter. Nothing else but golf matters.
Yep.
The
I like
podcast
that.
doesn't matter, right? We've already got it uploaded and set away.
I know. Now you don't
That's
have to
true.
worry about skipping it.
Yes, it
That's
reminds
true,
me of
that's
when we
true.
did our top 5 about Christmas, and my number one thing was about you're just taking a knee. Just life slows
Mhm.
down a little bit. You just kind of
Yeah. All right. My number 1 is just hanging out with friends.
Yeah, man.
That is my favorite thing about Forest. I should say family too, because my dad is also there. But that's my favorite part of it. You know what I mean? Just going, you're hanging out with some pretty much all my favorite people are there. There's obviously a few missing, but there's just nothing I love more. It's like it's the golf, obviously, which is fun because you're kind of we're all playing with different people as time goes on, as the days go on, right? So you're kind of getting to play with everyone, hang out with everybody, and then it's like you said, Chris, is like the dinners, the lunches, the breakfast, all hanging out. And then it's at night too, after it's all said and done, we have ground room floors. We all come out of our balconies and we just sit and just hang around and have some drinks and talk for however long until everybody goes to bed, right? And that's my favorite part of that trip.
Yeah. It's such a good time. It feels like almost not even a golf trip, like when you take away from it, because everything we spend outside of golf, it's almost like a cottage trip. Like you're just kind of hanging out, just having food, shooting the shit, talking about whatever, and then
for sure,
as a side bonus, you get to play a lot of golf.
Because when you are finishing up your round, it's almost as exciting and as fun to wait for everybody else to finish theirs, and they're like, "Oh, I was on 11, man, I smoked it off the tree," and it's like, "Oh, you hit the tree!" You just have that.
Oh, dude, yeah,
something you can all relate to.
God damn it! I got to work for 2 more days after this. This sucks, man.
Dude, sitting on the 11th hole, if you're not the last group, sitting on the 11th hole watching people come up is my second honorable
Or
mention.
18?
Or the 18th hole, sorry.
Oh yeah, man, that's so much fun. And then of course we all give each other the clap for when everybody makes their putts, except for when John hits his putt. Every single time, nobody claps. Yeah, not this John, a different time. Nobody claps, and it's just so fun.
Takes the hat off to a silent gallery.
Exactly, dude, it's like COVID, right? They're not out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know it's hard for anybody who listens to this and doesn't golf or come to Forest with us. I know it's probably just nauseating having to listen to all this, but I don't think anybody will truly understand the excitement that this trip brings to us. It's almost not even speakable. I can't even explain it. There's no more joy in my life. Having Leo being a father, that's number 1A. But 1B is going to Forest. It's that close. That's how much I love this trip, okay? And I think I can speak for all of us. That's how much we all like this trip. Because you know what? A bad day of golf is still better than a good day anywhere else.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh,
and with
so
that
good.
being said, I say we wrap it up, huh?
I think
One step closer to Forest, boys.
That's it. Right now, we're there. We're having the time of our lives while you're listening to this.
That's true.
That is what it is. Yeah. All right. This is oh my gosh, this is gonna come out for another week. All right.
All right.
in. Oh yeah, right in. Yeah. Sorry.
Are you guys jealous you don't get to come on the trip? Well, too bad. You should have been our friends.
If you hate that some of your fiancés and or boyfriends and or husbands are on this trip, you should write in and tell us about how much you hate it, and we can maybe explain how great it is instead.
I know we should get like a hate mail episode going on the next one.
Do you know what we need? Like, remember chain letters? Remember when that was the thing?
Yeah,
we need those.
Remember the scary chain letters? I didn't like those. There's like a scary
if
picture
you don't
at the
send
bottom.
this to 10 people before midnight, then you'll have bad luck forever, and you will.
I know. I was like, God damn it! I can't have bad luck forever. I got to send it to my 10 friends and ruin their lives too.
Yeah, forever's a long time to have bad luck.
Yeah, it is. Like literally forever. All right. That was it. Chris, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. If it was just fitting to have you on, for the forest episode.
Thank you guys. It couldn't have been on a better episode to talk about like one of my favorite things. So it was a pleasure to spend it with you guys.
That's right. All right. That was episode 110 of the ScruffCast, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
As I'm watching her go all out, thinking this, oh damn that bad thing. I can tell you're really good at distracting.
The bitch backup got me.